Hey kiddo, if you're watching this, I'm gonna assume that you're in your 20s and you're feeling kinda lost. Maybe you just turned 20 and you don't even know how to go about life, what this decade ahead of you will hold, what kind of person you'll become throughout it. Or maybe you are at the end of your 20s, but you still feel like you don't really have it figured out. Life, career, relationships, the way you should treat yourself. It's all one big maze and it makes your head hurt to think about it. I have felt the same. Sometimes I still do. And probably will again. Many more times. After all, I'm only 23 and my 20s are far from being over. But for now, I feel like I have learned some things along the way. Some nuggets of wisdom have stayed with me. Some truths have been realized, some beliefs have been broken. I feel like I have this mass of swirling thoughts in my brain, waiting to be untangled and shared. So that's my attempt here. I hope you get something out of it. Now, where do I start? It took me a long time to figure out what I wanted and needed out of them, what I could give in return, what I actually deserve. I think I'm doing pretty well. My biggest advice is stay single. Before you click out of this video, hear me out. Your 20s are your most formative years. They are the years you will finish university, start your first real job, move away from your parents, travel, meet a lot of people, search for yourself, find yourself. I think you should be selfish with them, especially when it comes to giving your time and energy to a romantic partner. Most of us know that relationships can really suck. Finding a partner you're compatible with is not an easy quest. You can end up wasting your time with people who don't deserve you and get hurt in the process. A lot. So stay single. Unless you meet someone that you're absolutely certain is the right one for you. How do I know they're the right one for me, Bisera? You may ask. Well, I want to say that you will know it. Deep in your heart. But there's more to it than that. The person who is right for you will not only be your lover, but also your best friend. They will care about your well-being, both physical and mental. They will care about your happiness, your dreams, and your desires. They will understand your fears, your insecurities, and they will help you overcome them. Or at least they will be by your side and hold your hand while you deal with them yourself. They will make life seem prettier, more vibrant. They will make you understand what love is and how much it can change your life for the better. They will make you crave physical touch like a drug, and just the thought of them will make you all warm inside. They will love you more than you ever thought you could be loved. And you will love them too, more than you ever thought you were capable of. Now, I'm not saying you won't have conflicts or arguments. Of course you will, that is the nature of human connections. But you will be able to get through them. You will be able to recognize your mistakes, say sorry when you're in the wrong, and continue to get better. For them and for yourself. They won't be perfect, of course, and neither will you. They will have flaws, traits you don't like, ideas you won't agree with, but that is okay. You will learn how to accept them, how to love their imperfections, how to be okay with not always seeing eye to eye. Because this person will be such an integral part of you as a human being that you won't be able to imagine your life without them in it. But most of all, they'll be there for you, always. Through thick and thin, this person will stand firmly by your side. They will be happy when you're happy, sad when you're sad. They will be your companion and your lover, your adventure buddy, your shelter from the world, and your biggest fan. And life will be a bit easier with them. But be careful, for not everyone you meet will have the capability of being this person for you. And no, I'm not saying that there is only one person that is right for you. I don't believe in that. I believe that there are many people that can be right for you, although it can be hard to find one of those. But trust me, when you find them, you will know. You will feel it, deep in your core. It will be an unmistakable, unavoidable truth. But until then, stay single and appreciate yourself. And never, ever settle for anything less than you deserve. It is never too early to start taking care of your health. Young people tend to love the wild nightlife. Getting drunk with friends, taking drugs to make the everyday problems go away, staying up the whole night and stuffing themselves with greasy junk food in the morning. And the excuse is always, you live once, so make it fun. And to that I say, no dummy, you live once, so make it last. Having fun is not mutually exclusive to living a healthy life. Why does fun always need to include things that are bad for our health? How about we all have fun while enjoying our home-cooked meals, going on hikes in nature, and getting 8 hours of blissful sleep per night? How you treat your body in your 20s is gonna greatly influence your health in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and so on. Doesn't it make more sense to build healthy habits now so we can feel energized and healthy through the rest of our life? People that take care of their health and well-being are often seen as extreme, restrictive, or boring. But is it extreme to want to be able to pick up your grandkids or go for a run with your dog in your 70s? Is it restrictive to want to be able to live a long life and not depend on anyone in your old age? Is it boring to be creative in the kitchen, adventurous in nature, and intent on optimizing your everyday life in a way that serves your health as best as possible? I have never found it cool to drink or to smoke cigarettes or to live on a diet of fast food and sugary drinks. I prefer to feel good in my body, to nourish myself with nature's best, to give my body the movement it craves, to treat myself as I deserve. Forget about fitting in. Stay weird instead. In our society, we have a tendency to group people together, to drown everyone in a sea of sameness and ostracize whoever is different in any way. But there is no joy in being the same as everyone else. True beauty is found in uniqueness, in being your weird, amazing self as much as you can. That is when you truly shine. That is when you're at your happiest. You have the best chance of discovering who you are as a person if you let go of the notion that being different is bad. Stop trying to please others and to fit into others' idea of you, and instead focus on being true to yourself and expressing yourself in the way that you desire. That will set an example for others and inspire them to stand out too. Of course, there will be people who don't like you for who you are, but that's okay. You won't be everyone's cup of tea, and there is no point going through life trying to make everyone like you. You will never succeed, and you will suffer in the process. As long as being your true self isn't harming anyone around you, you're golden. So, stay weird. And if you've watched up to this point, I have a little favor to ask of you. You see the subscribe button? Click it. You see that like button? Smash it. I promise you it will be worth it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.